Hello! Welcome, welcome! I am finally here! Yo, how's it going? It's a zombie! In a cowboy hat! And a Dead by Daylight t-shirt! I am so excited. I was so exhausted. I was gonna do this yesterday, and I was so fucking exhausted that we're doing it today. But yeah, I went to the Dead by Daylight 10th anniversary event in Montreal. It was a blast. Can't wait to tell you guys all about it. You can see I'm wearing my cowboy hat. Congratulations on your first. I'm very proud of you, Bava. That was part of my cosplay, which we will see pictures of later. But first up, let me give you a little sneak peek. I'm wearing... The event went crazy? I know. Did you watch any of the live stream? I assume you didn't. All the way to Montreal. That would have been crazy. You didn't tell me. That would have been crazier. But yeah, So, check it out. Also, there's a dog there. This is the shirt. Free shirt that you got for going. I got a medium. Oh, you guys probably can't hear me. I'm too far away. I got a medium. And the lady... Fucking lady. The lady at the merch counter, like, looked at me and was like, "Are you sure you want a medium? Did you check and make sure that it's going to fit?" I was like, "Yes, give me the medium." And it's huge, by the way. It's gigantic on me. Because I looked up the size online before I went, so I knew which one I wanted. Because I come prepared. I don't know if she meant it that way, but I'm very insecure. So I took it that way. I was like, that was mean. Yes, I know what size I want. Oh yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit, get a little bit farther into stream before I show off everything that we did, but I have my loot bag, a bunch of little freebies, pictures, and tons of stories. This was my pass. I got the one with the clown on it, which I'm happy about. There was a purple one that I saw people wearing. I don't know if that was like the VIP pass, but it had Maurice on it, and I was a little jealous. But we saw a bunch of different colors. There was red, which I think was like the creators. There was a green pass that we couldn't figure out what that was about. There was a white pass, which I believe was for like people taking pictures. And then we had general admission was yellow. And I saw a couple different characters. I also saw the yellow ones with the trickster on it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if I want to put my headphones on, I have to take off my cowboy hat. Yeah, it was a great time. I had a lot of fun. I'll get into it a little bit later, but it was raining a lot. It kind of dampened the mood, but I tried to keep my spirits up. Yeah, maybe in 10 years I'll be big enough I can get the red pass. In the next 10-year anniversary. 20 years? But hey, I think I have it so that if you guys do want to give subs, I think you get a special Dead by Daylight badge. I don't know if that's on me, though. You might have to go and give subs to somebody who's actually a creator. But anyway. Zombie to Dibba streamer. Yeah. Actually tomorrow I'm probably gonna be starting a Breath of the Wild playthrough. Oh, is the Bestie Biddy streamer? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna start looking over here a lot. I'm moving my camera over here. And I'm gonna get the game open. Oh, I just realized I never put my little guy on my lo-fi screen. Hang on. Yeah, we'll just read a book. And I want the Rose Fairy. Even though you guys aren't going to see this in 2 seconds, it's important to me. Okay. Where's the game? That back there? No, I don't. I don't do this. I can save for later. Alright, game. Chat, where did you go? There we go. Lo-fi beats to eat brains to? Yeah. It's this cute little, like... How do I describe it? It's like a task manager game, basically. That has, like, lo-fi elements incorporated into it. So, you can, like, make lists on it. It plays lo-fi music. It's basically a screensaver. And it's super cute. It's called like a lo-fi city. Anyway, pause it to music. Oh, and I was watching someone stream earlier, so I got the camper shelter badge. But because I went to the event, I got a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna show some of that off right now. But first, let's check all the things. Almost done the rift. Survival bundles. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Bundles for new players. I don't need the premium rift. Everybody got a bunch of things. I think Kate and Jeff got a special one, which I might have to go get because Kate's my girl. Got the Jason chapter. Yay! Jason chapter. Jason chapter. Jason collection. Yay! Jason skins. Jason skins. And all the Jason stuff. Which you can go read yourself if you're a big nerd. I'm joking. It is interesting to read through. I also already put in my code for my 10 million blood points. If you would like 10 million blood points, I believe it is DBD 10 birthday. And that gives you 10 million blood points. But here's a little tip. They're about to do the anniversary event. So you might want to get your 10 million blood points and then save them for the anniversary event so that you can get all of the anniversaries on all of the characters that you want. I already put some in. I upgraded my my artist to P6. Okay, so fun things. I got a bunch of badges. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. I got the hockey mask. I think this one comes from the collection name. It comes with Jason. This is new. These are all new. Did I get this for buying the skin? Because I do have this skin. No, date. Yeah. Road to the anniversary. I think... No, this was... Never mind. I know where I got these. I'm confused. And I got the Misty Cameron, which also comes with Jason. Yeah, and I think these are ones that you unlocked for playing the Road to the Anniversary event that was like leading up to them. You spent all of them on Jason. I mean, that's fair. Oh yeah, let's get the K-top. Gimme, 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 gimme. Again. Okay, other things I got. Have them equipped on my cape. So this I got from my loot bag. This was, there was a code on the back of the Billy comic. I'm gonna show it later. Pretty cool. And then the 10th anniversary cake. I believe this is what you got for going to the event. I feel like, yeah, this is the one. This is like the special I went to the event thing. Also, I'm gonna put on Party Dwight. This was a code. I think you can still use it. I forgot what it is. Life of the Party? I think it was Life of the Party. So these two were exclusive from the event. And then this is one that that anyone can get. All right. I guess I can go and just look at Jason real quick. I'm not gonna be playing Jason today, because I am very bad at killer. There's the boy. There's the big man of the hour. I even got to meet him in person because I did the escape room and we got to take a picture with him. So fun. Look at this man's. You know what? I'll keep him on the lobby screen. That was him. The whole time. Remember when he was standing? I met Jason and lived, yeah. We had to flashlight him in the face. I will explain later. You're getting me to give way too many details. We're gonna play a game. Maybe two. This first game's always a throwaway. And then I'm gonna show you guys what I got. My head is so tiny, my headphones go up really high to have them on my head. I can't wear my cowboy hat. Ooh. I'm gonna take the cowboy hat off for now. Cute. Good luck, have fun! Yeah, Terrifier! Ooh. They didn't have him, like, walking around, because obviously that would have given away the surprise. But yeah, all of the announcements were so exciting. I can't wait to talk about them. We must be patient. Ah, we need to build anticipation. Anticipation. Jason! Jason! So he can pop out at, like, pallets and stuff? No? He took my nose off! Oh, he's gonna get me. Okay. Look how cool my charms are. No one else has charms like these. I have like 5,000 hours in this game. You'd think I'd figure out how to find a generator by now. So, might pop out there, or I don't know if he can come through the top window. Nope. Popped out on somebody. More careful. Now you guys can see when I'm playing with my shoulders up to my ears. The goblin creature. Yeah, it's a kind of video game. Ugh. I'm a human with a whole spine that goes all the way up. But that window is on the second floor. So could he pop out of that window? Because that doesn't make sense, because there's nothing on the other side of the window for him to pop out of. Okay. Good to know. So he could also pop out of this window. You're very rusty as killer? Oh no. I have also tried Jason, but I am also very bad at killer. Specifically, I'm like really bad at Huntress, so just like the ranged attack is a little, I was bad at it. Let's just say I was bad at it. Oh! How dare you! I don't think that helped him get away. Oh. Like more of the M1 killers? Jason is interesting though. Ah! I wish I knew where this other generator was. And that way I could, you know, like avoid them. I boxed myself in. Ooh, a box. Who can make a fog? I don't know if standing next to the pallet is a good idea with Jason, but... He's chasing somebody else, it's fine. Hang in there, Mr. Duck. We're gonna get both doors open, and then I'm coming to get you. Yay, we made it! Oh, I rolled a 1. Jason, too scary. Yay! First try! Oh, also... Wait, hang on. Where is it? At some point they added this button! Everyone's in the way. Clear all notifications! Boom. Look at that. I also forgot to look at Stacy before I went into the match. Heck yeah, they added Jason! He's the biggest, spoopiest of guys. And I got a new shirt. He is very spooky. And it is very exciting. They also announced Art the Clown. I don't know what hand sign for Art the Clown, so I just went with the millennial art hand. That's the new one. Number one where you like your fingers all weird. No. And Scooby-Doo! Oh, I'm so excited for Scooby-Doo. I really hope that Kate gets Daphne, but I have a feeling that they're gonna give it to Meg, because she's, you know, the redhead. I think it's gonna be Meg as Daphne, Fung as, Velma. Then maybe, like, Jake as either Freddy or Shaggy. It's just, see, like, if they're giving Dwight Scooby, then who's Shaggy gonna be? I feel like Jake would be a good Freddy because he lived in the woods and built traps. Yeah, the green ghost would be cool. And the Knight, there's the Black Knight, is one of the classics. Hey, Jane got a really great skin in the Rift. It's like one of her best skins. I'll put it on after. And yes, as I was talking about before, I went to the event, so I have special charms on. Oh. Let him just... gonna do. Yes, this is me! I am not a VTuber model! I still have it! I can, so if I ever don't feel like having the camera on, I can use, but, yeah. You can see my whole face. I'm so glad I don't. Oh, damn! How are all these pallets already broken? Zoomies! Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's a Polaroid. I didn't want to just be like a floating box. And I wanted something very millennial coded. I mean, not on purpose, it just happens to be that way. Now that I think about it. But yeah, I can't wait to show you. Captured me in a picture. And now I must play games with you forever. I'm so excited to show you all the stuff I got. Game looks a really cool lanyard too. So pretty. After this game I'll start getting into it. Oh, and this game might be over sooner than I think. Damn. Run away! I know. Perhaps he is still somewhere else on the map. Pop out over there. I can get her done in time. Loot somewhere. Did you see that stick dodge? Like in the Matrix. Swoosh. There's the funny little guy! Oh no, he's inside a piece of wood! Oh. A little tanuki. He's trapped dead in a wood. I was worried Quentin was not going for the save. But he did. That was good. Gonna pop out right there. So there has been a hex this whole time. My screen was a little blocked, I couldn't see it. I'm not going for the save. If I don't go now, I don't think I make it. Okay, shoot. Spooky. Dang it! I did such a good job at being sneaky! I need to look behind myself more often. I'm very bad at it. There we go. There we go. No, I'm a pro gamer! I'm a pro gamer! That was a pro gamer move! I don't know why he did that. I'm dead on hook, so... Unless a teammate helps me. No, I did. Okay, maybe the team will escape. thought one of them was coming to get me, but they all left. Worry me, Jason, worry me! Okay. I think I kept you guys waiting long enough. Are you ready to see some loot? Looting time! Loot time, loot time. Alright, actually I'm gonna go to camera. Oh my god, I'm so big now. Yeah! Spam emotes! Let me know you are hyped for the loot that I got! Alright, so first I'm gonna show off the t-shirt again. It has this beautiful little 10th anniversary logo on the front. And then the back. My chair out of the way. There's a dog. Oh. Actually, I can take my headset off. Yeah, that's the shirt. Then got. I also already showed you guys the past, but I will show you one more. I got the clown. Lanyard. Also, my partner also got pass. His shirt is in the back here. This tote bag, I also got one as well. It's nice and big. And sturdy too, like the straps are nice. And it's the same image on the back of the shirt so you guys can get a better look at it. And yeah. So, I'd like to see some of the loot I got. Alright, let me show you all of the coupons that they gave us. So I got one for Skull Candy. I got my Jason DLC. Where did I get this stuff? I went to the event. I went to the 10th anniversary event that they had in Montreal. They did a big event on Sunday. They announced tons of stuff. There were so many people there. So many amazing cosplays. I dressed up in cosplay. I did the cosplay walk and everything. It was so much fun. This is an Alienware coupon. I believe this gives 40% or something. No, the Skull Candy was 40%. I don't know what the Alienware Thing is, I blocked off all of my QR codes. You guys can't steal my loot. These were the chairs that they had for the gaming station. They also gave us a month free trial for the spooky streaming service. Scary movie streaming service. Yes, and then I showed the Jason one and the Skull Candy one already. Let's see what else. Oh, when we went to the vendors were outside. It was raining. It was kind of miserable, but everyone was having a great time. All of the truck vendors had these 10 anniversary Dead by Daylight black napkins, which we thought were so cute. Oh yes, they are also doing a collab with God Mode, which I think is a makeup company. So that's an interesting. But they give us all these stickers on the sticker sheet. Another QR code down there. God Mode. Dead by Daylight, logos. Don't know who these characters are. Maybe they're gonna be skins, I don't know. That's not something they announced. They announced the collab with the makeup company. And then the two fun main things is we got these little patches. Cool trapper mask patch. Is that what all the streamers do? Is they like put their hand up so camera. And it's one of those like iron it on. No, not a sewing one. And we also got little 10 anniversary logo one. I think is very slick. So I will have to find something to put those on. And then the last thing in the bag, I got the Hillbilly comic book. Oh, it is blocked out on the bottom there, so. But I already redeemed it, so. Fun. Oof. So that's everything that came in the loot bag, but I did get a couple of other things. So when we got in, there was a station. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. So, when we got in, there was like a station. It was like a big entity claw thing. And you could get in line and get your picture taken with the big entity claws all around you. It was so cool. And they gave us, I got a digital copy, but they also gave us a physical copy. And that's me in my cosplay. Looking all cool as Kate. Oh, I can show you guys the digital copy so you'll see a better view of this later, but that was me into entity claws, so that's pretty cool. And then, this is probably my favorite thing from the event, is while I was standing in line, there was a lady in a Huntress cosplay. She looks so good. all of the cosplays were amazing, first of all. But she noticed that I was dressed up as Kate, and she's like, "Oh, you should know there's a Maurice claw machine, and you have 3 tries to get a Maurice plushie." And I went, and I gave it a try, and I failed all 3 times. But you can go back in line and try again. They had it marked down on the back of your card if you did it. So I got back in line. I tried again. Failed all 3 times. But lucky me, my partner was there. And he got it the first time he went on his 3rd try. Look at him! Got a little Dead by Daylight logo on his foot. The 10th anniversary tag. Ooh. I love him. Maurice, 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 Maurice. You are the bestest boy in this game. I love him. So I'm gonna try and see if I can, like, hang him maybe. So he's like... So you guys can see him on my camera, but he's not, like, in the way. Get on there. Get him. I have to find a way to attach him so that he is... Maurice! I'll figure that out later. Okay, he's stuck now? He's stuck there for now. Okay, I want to go to pictures, I think. I have pictures for you guys to see. Hang on. Give me a second to get this set up properly. Right, if I go display capture, then you guys see that. Then I can bring in things. I didn't think this through at all. Alright, so, first thing, when you walk in, got to see these guys. They had this big karatsu hanging. Oh, I didn't want to open it. Hang on. I was just trying to get footage of it. And then they had these really cool big panels. Let me adjust sizing. Plugging. So they had this big wall of like screens, and they had all of the killers coming in like these boxes, like it was Cabin in the Woods or something. I thought that was so cool. So I tried to get a lot of footage of that. Oh. one's not very long. Doesn't want to loop that one for some reason. Maybe it's too short. There I am. Being spooked by the... Maybe because I opened this one? Here, hang on. Close that. That's me getting spooked by the spirit. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? Okay, there you guys are. Oh, you guys were just reacting to my little Maurice. Okay. Here's me also stood in front of it, I think. Yeah. Little picture. Me in front, being like, ah, spooky. Spooky, why? And I think I have one more video. Yeah. You can see there was tons of people looking at it. I was trying not to, like, film too many strangers. It reminds me so much of Cabin in the Woods. Like, at the end, when they go underground, and all of the all of the monsters are in, like, these things that are look exactly like this. Oh, nice. I can just do it like this. Move things around so I can actually see. Let me make it bigger. Dang it! So they had a bunch of prop setups like this. There was like a hook. You'll see later. There was a campfire. There was like a bunch of like pallets and big spool wheel thingies all over the place. Back here, this was a place where you could play the board game. I didn't try it. It was pretty packed the entire time. Oh, there's me doing a little teabag in front of the hook. This was another one. This was one of my favorites. They had a big generator set up, so you could go and pretend to be fixing a generator for a little photo op. It was so cute. There were so many people doing this one. So I got tons of shots in front of this. Oh no, the killer's right behind me. These were the claw machines. Let me get Maurice off here. Why are you stuck? Oh my god, thank you for the sob. You're a cutie. I shall consume your brains later. There we go. Because I'm a zombie. Should I come up with a different saying now that I'm not a VTuber who's like a zombie? And now I'm like a human, I guess. Yeah, these are the claw machines that you could get the little Maurice out of. As you can see, this is the lineup to do the Maurice claw machine. There was a little bit less during the day. You can see we got someone in a Feng Ming hoodie over there. There were so many people. Oh, I kept seeing this guy with he has the like a hag cosmetic, but he was just wearing the hat. It was me doing the claw machine, and I failed so many times. I got really close, like 2 or 3 times, but no. I had to have my mans win it for me. Because he's a gentleman. Yeah, like I said, they had all these little prop areas set up where you could like do little things. I'm like, oh, I'm crouching. Oh no, the killer's right behind me, isn't he? Oh no. These were some cosplayers. The clown. The clown won one of the cosplay prizes. I believe he won one for like makeup or something, but he looked really great. And he was walking around with this artist who also looked amazing. Um, as you can see from the ground, it was raining quite a bit. Oh my god, this Michaela! Okay, so saw this Michaela on TikTok before the event, and she had, you can kind of see it in the picture, she had hand embossed the the velvet of her costume. She like 3D printed out the stamp and like got an embossing machine and like pressed heat on to the fabric to make it look like the costume. She looked amazing and she was so nice. She was very sweet. Um and I got to talk to her a couple of times because I did the cosplay event. So she was backstage at the cosplay event and I think she may have won something as well. I'm not 100% sure. She should have if she didn't. Because she looked great. She talked about me about how she made her little charms. We talked about how we made our charms together for a little bit. And yeah, and she gave me a blood point. How cute is that? I feel like there was a couple of different cosplayers who had little trinkets like that they were giving out to people. I had heard of trinket trading for like Renaissance events and stuff, but I had never heard of it for this kind of like cosplay event. I mean, this wasn't a cosplay event, but you know what I mean. How cute is that? Anyway, she was an absolute sweetheart. Um, Let me look up her handle. Hang on. It's like, no, you must look at this puppy video. Oh, wait, that's not her. That is a different Michaela. Wait, hang on. I was gonna say her name. Oh. It, he said Aurora, but I think it's Aorea? Arorea. Anyway, she was super sweet. And she looked gorgeous. She had these. She forgot them on the stage when she did her cosplay walk. Which, rewatching the video, it didn't look like, so bad. Not like she ran all the way off stage. She, like, had to turn around for a second. Oh, yeah, okay. So, on the second floor, right before the gaming stations, they had, like, all this artwork everywhere. There's a little spot where you could do, like, drawings and stuff. And I didn't see her at the time, but apparently Puppers' caretaker was there. They had invited her and like as like a VIP person and for the event. So I thought that was absolutely adorable. I didn't see her there, but I heard after the fact that she was there. So that's very sweet. I'm glad that they got to be included. But yeah, all the artwork on the walls, it was so nice. Oh yeah, they also thought where the artwork was, there was this gorgeous view of the St. Lawrence. This is you get to guys get to see a nice shot of my cosplay. I made the little guitar. This is the gaming area. These were all back here is where all of the gamers were. This is polyester here in the saying hi to I can't remember what her name is, but she was also a creator, playing with people. And yeah, I got to play with him laughter. He's so tall, and I'm so short. You like it? Hey, hang on. Let me go back to the cosplay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me put my top back on. Eh? Eh? Not terrible. As you can see, my hair kind of fell apart. I had to, there was just because of the rain, you know. And I tried to do curls, I tried to do these little loopies, but my hair does not cooperate with that kind of thing. I did my best. As you can see in this picture, it looked a lot better. I'll show you the... Still a little flat, but it definitely looked a lot better here when we first walked in than after having been walking around in the rain all day. But wait, yeah, not bad, right? I worked really hard on it. The top is an upcycle that I used to make the sleeves and stuff. And it was really hard to find a little unicorn, surprisingly. Yeah, I was pretty happy with how it turned out. Okay, here's some more of the artwork. Different items, colors and stuff. So cool. Everything looked amazing. There's so many terrible photos of me that I'm not showing you guys. I am just like the most awkward person in every fucking picture. I'm showing you guys the good ones, and even then. But I had to take a picture. This is one of the only ones. There's this one, and then there was like one other picture of Kate up on the walls, so I had to get a picture of both. And anything that had glass over it just had a huge glare. Nonsense, you look great. Okay. Appreciate it. So much beautiful artwork. This one was so cool. Badass trapper. Plague stuff. This Michaela painting was my absolute favorite. It is... Oh, look how gorgeous that is! The light on her hair, her freckles, the, like, patch in her eyes. The, like, skin texture. Oh, she looks so... It looks so good. And then there was also this gorgeous... This is one of my favorite sable skins as well. You should totally cosplay Jane. Just do it for your TikTok for fun. Some great Houndmaster stuff. A little blurry, but in the sable. They were giving out free drinks, so you weren't allowed to bring liquids in. So they were on both floors. There were like little bars set up, and you can just go and grab any water, soda pop. They didn't have like energy drinks, but I think they had coffee. You want to cosplay Art the Clown? Don't know how you'd go about doing the teeth? Yeah. Maybe just like eat a bunch of black licorice. Does he have black teeth? I actually don't know. Yeah, fancy. No alcohol. There's no alcohol, there was no energy drinks, and there was no... Yeah, just those two things. Because I think there was coffee. They were also giving away popcorn. I didn't actually grab any of that. And they were also giving away... I'm like thinking of the French word. Cotton candy. They were giving away cotton candy. Yeah, do you like? You didn't get to see my cosplay yet. Look, see? The same. As I click off so you cannot see. Let me go back to the better picture. That's not the better picture. There we go. Hello. Okay. Pop back through. Art. Looking awkward. Art. Michaela looking gorgeous. Yeah, and then the view from up here was just absolutely fabulous. You can see the 6-7 over there. Or the 6-7. Hey, I did my best with the boots. I didn't have cowboy boots, okay? The boots that I did have were like, they had little, kind of had little spots on them around the side. They were technically Wizard of Waverly Place boots, if you know what that is. It's like a Disney show. And they were suede, and they were soaking wet before we even got inside, and they stayed soaking wet for the entire time. And then when we were walking back to the car, one of them completely fell apart and basically disintegrated. And I had another pair of boots that were heels, and I'm really glad I didn't wear them. That would have gone up a little bit higher. They weren't cowboy boots, though. Were they made of paper? No, they were made of suede, and they were soaking wet for like 10 hours. I'm gonna mix all of these. I'm gonna like put all of these videos and photos together into like a little compilation video, and I'm gonna put it up on my TikTok, and I might put it up on my YouTube as well. So I'm gonna spam you guys in my Discord and stuff when that goes up. Yeah, Ace! Looking good. I think this is the wall that also had the other Kate picture. I thought these were so cute. Aw, look at the little unknown with his big ol' axe. Aw, poor Dwight. More concept art. There she is! This was the only other Kate picture there that I saw. Oh wait, no, there's another Kate picture! Wait, I just saw one! This looks sick too. Susie. Another one of my faves. I was thinking about dressing up as Susie. I didn't notice. This is also Kate down here. I was thinking of also dressing up as Susie because she's one of my favorite characters as well. But, Was that where I got the blue from? I knew I got this blue because of Dead by Daylight, and I thought it was for Kate, but I guess it was for Susie. It's matching, see? But I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because there was like, I'm glad that I did not dress up as a Legion, because there was like a lot of Legions. I'm glad that I was there to rep Kate. There was a bunch of Kates walking around, but there was like tons of Legions. If you watch the cosplay showcase, it's like every 2 or 3 cosplays, it's like, and it's the Legion Frank, and it's Dwight. There was lots of Dwights, lots of Legions. There was a bunch of Huntresses. They all looked amazing. I'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute. They had these statues set up. And then this was really cool. They had this is the Five Nights at Freddy's map. They had like a little diorama of it. So cute. The little generator and the little guys inside. This was the gaming area again. Here I am, waiting my turn. Cute little Candid. This one is, I wasn't going, I thought about not including this one, but it does show, this is me, and then this guy was dressed up as Freddy Fazbear, and he looked amazing. Apparently he did an Unknown cosplay at, I think it was the Unknown, that's what they said, at, like, PAX or something, that was also apparently very impressive. And he's kind of blurry, but that's Polyester, the content creator I got to play with. This is me and him having a little conversation. I think this was like right before the game or right after the game. He came up to me and gave me a little goodie bag. I'm going to show you guys in a second. It was really fun to play with him. He was very nice. Look how far he has to bend over to talk to me. He was so tall. He was towering over me. And this is our little shot together. Yeah, I got to play with Polly. Isn't he? He was so nice. I think he was a little overwhelmed by the time I got around to playing with him, because he kept repeating himself. He would be like, "Oh, I'm so nice to meet you. So glad you were here. I'm so glad you could come out to play." Like he kept repeating it over and over again. But he was very, very sweet. He was very fun to play against. He played as a clown when I played against him. I tried to give him a bardic inspiration at the gate. I got to escape. I think everybody was about to escape, but I think the last guy stayed so that Polly could do the Mori, which was very nice. I, of course, panicked. I was so nervous the whole time. But yeah, he gave me a little goodie bag full of stuff. Let me start with the Polly-themed things. So first up, I don't know what this means. It is in the back of this picture here. I assume that it's some kind of, like his version of the whiteboard with the strings or something. It has like some writing on it. It got a little smudged, but I thought that was really cool. I don't know if this is some kind of like secret code inside community inside thing. But as you can see, I also got this little card. It's in the background of the card here. So, here. So I think it's... and then let's see. Oh, also, I got all of these. Ollie. And this one's so cute. It's a Gen Rush life for us. And I got a couple more stickers. I got a toolbox sticker. Probably gonna stick this on the back of my laptop. And then I got a Fog Whisperer sticker. And it also came with this cute little Coldwind Farm keychain. You guys can see that. Here, actually, hang on. Let me go back to the bigger just chatting. I'll show it all again so you guys can all see. Coldwind Farm. Then I also got, this is a little fridge magnet. This is going on my fridge for sure. And then he also gave us a little Fog Whisperer pin. I didn't see an unknown. Apparently the guy who dressed up as Springtrap did an unknown at PAX. But I didn't see anybody as the unknown at there. I did see a guy with he was just wearing like a black, I think he was just wearing this t-shirt and like jeans, and he just had like a dredge mask on. It was so cute. It was really cute. Alright, hang on. I'm tired of looking over there. So I'm more looking at you guys. Okay. Let me go and show you guys all the stickers again now that we're in the bigger... The Fog Whisperer sticker. The little toolbox. All of the Polly Esther stickers. The Gen Rush Life. Card. Little whiteboard. So yeah, it was so cool. It was so nice to meet him. Ah. Oh wait, sorry. You guys saw nothing. You'd love to make a Springtrap cosplay? You've seen so many good ones. Yeah, the guy who was dressed up as Springtrap. He was in my group when I played against Polly. And Polly was just gushing about his costume. He was so excited. Little artist. I think she was invited cosplayer. Oh, and then this lady here was the judge for the cosplay contest. I wish I knew their names, but they looked amazing. And then also she did an interview with somebody, with the community manager during the live stream. They looked gorgeous. This is the Jason cabin that we did the escape room for. This is the reason that my hair looked like shit. Because okay, so remember how I told you when I was standing in line for the entity clause, someone told me about the Maurice claw machine? Well, I was like, we're gonna do this and then we're gonna go find Jason's cabin in my head, right? And then I got told about the claw machines and I completely forgot about Jason's cabin. So I had initially wanted to go like immediately. But we ended up going a little bit after lunch, and the line was so long, and it took like 2.5 hours, and it took us 30 seconds to get out. It was still really fun though. It was still fun. I just wish they'd been a little bit more organized. Oh yeah, and they had the big, you can see how much it was raining. They had this big stage set up outside that no one was at. Had this cool sign. I don't know. Has this been playing volume the whole time? Okay. Yeah. Jason's escape cabin. La cabane de Jason. So the door was around the back on the other side. This was when we finally got our turn, and I was trying to like film like walking up to the like door and everything, but then this lady started rushing me, and I was like, oh okay. So I didn't actually end up filming anything inside, but we did get a Jason picture afterwards. So this was the actor who played Jason, my partner. Sorry. And this was a lovely cosplayer. She's cosplayed as Rebecca. She did the escape room with us. She was good. And yeah, so it was great. It went really fast, obviously. So we did all the puzzles, right? And then a toolbox popped open, and there was a flashlight in the toolbox. And then the second anyone grabbed the flashlight, Jason burst through the door, and the person with the flashlight had to go and flashlight Jason in the face. And that's how you beat the escape room. So that was a lot of fun. Wish I hadn't waited 2 hours in the rain for it, but it was a lot of fun. I feel like they had an app to sign up for the game stations, so I don't know why you couldn't sign up for like a time slot for the Jason escape experience and then just be there 5 minutes before, you know? Instead of having everybody stand out in the rain. But other than that, that was really fun. As you can see, my boots are soaking wet. And then this, oh, there was a little Maurice. It was just his like torso, but he was there. And I'm like, look, the Maurice. I gave him, watch, I gave him little head pats and little neck scritches. Look how cool he is. Look how cool he is. Look. It's Maurice. Hello, buddy. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. And then this was the campfire setup. This was really cool. It's not a real fire. Otherwise, maybe I could have dried my boots. But I got to sit at the campfire. Trying to fix my hair while also getting a video. And then I got to meet Otofu! This was the biggest surprise for me. So after the cosplay event, I went back to the game stations because I thought it was still happening. I was just gonna like, we'll just sit and watch people play until the next thing happens, right? And everything was finishing up and people were piling out. And I look over in the corner, and there's Otofu with a bunch of people. So that was super fun. I have been watching Otofu for like a long time. Love my milk. Yeah. Again, I'm so short, so I felt like everyone was so tall. He was really, really nice and sweet also. He was like, oh, do I know you from the community? And I'm like, no, I am a shy bean who is just a lurker. And he's like, oh yeah, me too, the same. And then I started rambling about how I'm dyslexic, so every time I type something, like by the time I've spell checked it, the comments have already moved on. And he's like, oh yeah, I know how that feels. And he's like, and I'm like, oh, I love all your videos, they're so great. Gush, gush, gush. Anyway, he was super nice. It's funny, the game in the background, the announcer is talking about how Aotofu is like one of the last persons alive in the match. And I was like, no, he's not, he's right there! And then this was right at the beginning of the main live stream. I didn't really film anything from the live stream. I just wanted to get a quick little shot just to be like, hey! There they are! They're doing a pretty good job and all that. And then there is the digital version of my entity photo that I keep showing you. And then the very last thing I have to show you guys. I want to put my headphones on so I can hear as well. I did the cosplay walk. Well, actually, I have one more thing to show you after the cosplay walk. But I did the cosplay walk, and it was on the live stream. So I also went and I grabbed that as a clip. I'm just going to open it in Beals.
Next up, we have Zombie the Unicorn as Kate Denson.
I feel like my hair looked terrible. And I was going to attempt to do the, her idle animation where she, wipes her, leg, and then I, completely panicked.
Next up, we have Zombie the Unicorn.
And I was just like, no, heart. It's fine. That's enough. It's fine. Okay. And then I got off stage, and I could have sworn that I ran away. I could have sworn I did this, and then immediately ran away. I was so nervous.
And after we have Next
So,
up,
that's fun.
We have Zombie the Unicorn as Kate Denson.
There I am, looking all awkward. One of the judges, the hat and everything. I think she said that. Oh, I'm so happy. Yay.
And after we have
Alright. So yeah. So then I also wanted to... hold on. I have one more thing. Well, it's kind of a lot of things, but it's one more thing. Let me just get it pulled up. Okay, I also wanted to go over the blog post really fast, because the blog post lists all of the things they announced, so I can talk about them really quick. But also, so like I said, I was so nervous at the cosplay event. I kind of went backstage for a minute. The Michaela was there, the one with the bones, and she was really sweet. But I got so nervous, and my partner couldn't come backstage with me at the time, so I got really nervous, and I left the backstage to go and watch everybody else do their cosplay walks, and then we stayed to watch who got the prizes and stuff. So I actually, because I didn't stay backstage, I didn't realize they had done a group photo with everybody who was back there at some point, so I unfortunately did not get to be in the photo. As you guys can see, it's there. This Fang went right before me. She was so cute. This Karatsu, I believe, won one of the the main, one of the top 2 or 3 prizes. She looked so good. And she was like gorgeous too. As you can see, there's like tons of Legans all over the place. We got some great looking sables. There's a Jason back there. Someone even dressed up as Trixie, the like event lady, which I thought was really great. They all look so good. I'm kind of sad that I wasn't in the picture, but they did happen to catch me when they were taking the picture of the Minotaur. So I'm on the blog post, guys. I made it to the blog post. Look. That's way better than being in the group shot. You can see me. I kid. I would have much preferred to be in the group shot. So, I made it into the blog post, guys. How cool is that? This was me. I'm holding on to my little tag. I was like nervously just like going like this, like the whole time, just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna throw up. So this was where the all the artwork was, and this was the table where you could go and you could do little drawings and stuff. There was the movie update. This is the Bloom guy, and they announced the director. I looked up the director, and the movie that they showed, it has like okay ratings, and he hasn't like done like much else. I think he did like a Viking show and like a couple of shorts, like spooky shorts. But apparently, I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently the reason that the VOD is taken down on Twitch is because it got copyright claimed because of the movie clip that they showed for the director. Which is hilarious because, like, were you not working together? Why? What? This is awesome. This got me so hype. Our first Indigenous survivor. Hooray, Shane Wigwas. He looks awesome. I did try the PTB with Jason, and apparently his perks were there, but no one told me that until afterwards. So I didn't actually get to try his perks, but they were available during the Jason PTB. Course of Sins is officially revealed and on the roadmap. Casting a Frank Stone chapter. I'm gonna have to actually play the game now. But you guys want me to play the game? I have it. Well, I'm gonna play it anyway. So, I hope you want me to play it. Whoop. Then this is so exciting. Mall map has been on my want list. I wanted it to be a Last of Us tie-in map. The mall in Last of Us. That would have been great. But basic mall is fine. Let's go to the mall today. And maybe where the Dwight's pizza place is gonna be there? Because I believe in Dwight's backstory, he worked at a pizza place. So, maybe the pizza place is in the mall? The mall with liminal spaces. And look! Do you see how they designed it to be like an outdoor map? Because that's what they said. They were like, we're doing tight liminal spaces, but also we designed it like an outdoor map. You bought your PS4 in that mall? Is it based after... I'm Canadian, I should know this. Edmonton, right? Edmonton's where the big mall is? It also, to me, kind of looks like the mall from Left 4 Dead. You know, when you have to, like, this is where the car would be? Oh, the mall in the TV show was the mall that's near you. Oh, because they filmed in Alberta, right? Yeah. Sorry if that's TMI. Store question mark? Is the entity using AI to make its signage? The other thing they announced is the Black Banquet. I kind of had a feeling that the Black Banquet that they showed... they filmed at your uni, too. That's so cool. Yeah, Montreal gets a lot of filming and stuff. I used to work kind of near where they filmed one of the X-Men movies. There's like a scene with like a big fountain. Every time I would walk past that fountain, I'd be like, that's where the X-Men is shot. Oh, yeah, so then they announced the Black Banquet, which what I thought would be cosmetics. Oh, they only put this in here. So, they also announced a bunch of new collections. We got the next Rift collection they announced. A new wave of community outfits. I don't remember that, but I guess so. The Iron Maiden stuff. That was funny. The song was... Tony Hawk was... That happened. Yeah, Ice Nine Kills collection. And Tony Hawk was there for some fucking reason. You have coworkers that were extras in the show. That's fun. Yeah, and then they announced Glenn and Negan. So during the event, the people behind us were so fucking loud. They kept screaming at the top of their lungs. Like, right into my ear. So what ended up happening is we actually did end up leaving a little bit early. I knew they were going to announce something at the big, like, really big at the end. Tony Hawk is the next killer. But, yeah, they gave me a headache. And, when Negan got announced, literally, like, block my ears. I'm gonna take the headset off since I don't need to listen to anything right now. Put my cowboy hat back on. But yeah, when Negan got announced, they were so loud that I was like literally like, oh my god. Oh god. I didn't turn around or anything and give them a stink eye. They were all dressed in costume. They were all talking about how they were having a great time. Just because I'm old now doesn't mean I need to be a party pooper. But yeah, we did. I was like, I'm getting a headache. I could tell my partner is getting tired. He was very sore from being in the rain all day. I was looking around being like, there's a fuck ton of people here and we're gonna have to wait in line to get out. I was like, there's like 5 minutes left. You wanna dip a little early so we can avoid the crowd? And he popped up right away and practically ran to the stairs. Cause yeah, he kept me company all day. He was a good sport. We had a great time, but he doesn't play Dead by Daylight, so. Yeah, so then they, and then some Silent Hill stuff. I thought the nurse, lol, the strat, yeah. Like, oh, that's a, and we were like at the car, and we could, like, as we were walking to the car, we heard the clown, like, scream from the crowd. I was like, oh, they announced the last thing. I don't know what it is yet, but I know they announced it. And then we, like, got to the car, and I was like, we'd still be in our seats right now if we hadn't left. I was also on the way home. I'm like, I ain't 28 anymore. I cannot stay up past 10. It's past my bedtime. I'm old. I have a bedtime now. You recently beat this. Beat the Silent Hill 2 remake. Awesome. I haven't actually played any of the Silent Hill games. I've heard a lot about them. Mixed things based on whether or not it's a remake or the original. But I've heard a lot of good things about it. I thought the nurse on Spirit, it's Spirit, yeah. The nurse on Spirit Cosmetic I thought was really cool. That was very exciting. Okay, hello! Thank you for the raid. Oh my god, Pigeon Party. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you. Cataphilia? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Thank you so much for the raid. Let me get you your shout out. What were you up to? Oh, so playing Dead by Daylight. Hey, you were playing Jason. Awesome. I have been showing off. I got to go to the event in Montreal. So I've been showing off all the swag that I got. I just dropped all my swag on the floor. You were having such a good time skewering survivors? Nice. I played against him a little bit earlier. Yeah, here's some more. Here's some of the swag I got. I got a patch. Yeah, I had a great time. We had so much fun. Look, wait, look. This is the blog post. This is me. That's me. I won a Maurice too. Yeah. Well, I didn't win a Maurice. I failed at winning Maurice, and my partner, the super Chad that he is, won me in a Maurice plushie. So, and look, I made it to the blog post. I'm in the blog post, guys. Here, let's show me doing the cosplay walk again. Check it out.
Next up, we have Zombie the Unicorn as Kate Denson.
That's me. 10 out of 10 cosplay, thank you. I was so nervous. You can see me literally holding on to my pass, just like, I was just like this the whole time, and I started pacing back and forth. And you can see back here, this nice lady, she was also dressed as Kate. And there was another Kate right next to her. Oh, you can kind of see her here. These two are also Kates, and we got to talking a little bit. And you can kind of see in the background, there was all the legions. All the legions in the background of the cosplay walk, they all went They all did the Spider-Man, like, pointing. Oh! You're a Spider-Man, I'm a Spider-Man! But it was so cute. And I got to do... Oh, got really big. I got to do the entity claws. And then I met Otofu, which was really fun. Let's see. Let me show you some quick highlights, because I already went over all of the things, but there's a bunch of new people. So, yeah. Oh my god, he was so tall. You can see how, like, he's like a full head taller than me. I go up to his shoulders. But he was so nice. Let's see. They had a little more Reese. Gonna go giant every single time. And I did a little boop. I petted Maurice and I gave him neck scritches like I do in game. We did the Jason escape room. We got to get a picture with the Jason. This was another cosplayer that we kind of met in line. She was very sweet. Another highlight was I got to do the game station with Polyester, and he gave me like a nice little bag of goodies. All of the cosplay was amazing. But yeah, he gave me a bunch of little goodies. And stickers and stuff. So much fun. Other quick highlights. The artwork that was everywhere was amazing. This Michaela painting was my absolute favorite. It's beautiful. Now I know where you went when you said BRP. This Michaela cosplayer, her name is Aurora or Aurea. I think, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Super nice. Her cosplay was beautiful. I had seen some of her stuff on TikTok before. Absolute sweetheart. You think you've seen her on X before? Yeah. It's clown cosplay. I believe he also won part of the one of the prizes at the cosplay event. Let's see. Any other fun highlights? They had like a bunch of different things you could stand in front of. Like a bunch of different sets for like photo ops all over the place. This one was my favorite. You could do a generator. Oh no, the killer's right behind me! These were the claw machines. Took a bunch of photos at the generator. But yeah, it was a great time. They had a little fireplace, campfire you could go. I should have gotten the Michaela. I got to sit around the fireplace. Not the fireplace, the campfire. But yeah, it was great. It was just going over all of the announcements that they did. This is where they had all of the artwork posted up. First Indigenous survivor. Well, first Indigenous character. period. They're finally adding Frank Stone. So exciting. The mall looks amazing. And we all love those indoor maps, right guys? Right guys? Indoor maps, they're all the best, right? Your favorite map is the indoor map, isn't it? The Black Banquet cosmetics look great. And yeah, and then one of the big collection reveals was Diablo. They showed one of them. Is it pictured here? No, they didn't show the picture. They added, I believe, the artist as Lilith. You're so scared they're gonna remove the anniversary cakes for the banquet? Oh, you mean like the offerings? Like, if you already have offerings, I don't think they're gonna take them away. I mean, they have before, but not like that. The banquet's just gonna have a new offering. You'll be able to bring anniversary cakes and everything. This was my biggest one. I was so excited. Scooby-Doo. And they showed Dwight as in like a Scooby-Doo onesie. It was so cute. So yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so Dwight is Scooby. So who's Shaggy? I would love for them to give Daphne to Kate, but I think they're gonna give Daphne to Meg because Meg's the redhead. Fung has already got the bob, so I kind of feel like she was already the perfect Velma. I'm gonna guess Jake for Freddy because it fits with his backstory. Is he like lived in the woods and like built traps and stuff. But who's gonna be Shaggy? Jake could be Shaggy as well, but okay, let me look at the Survivor roster a second. There's Jake. Dwight's already Scooby. So he could get 2 skins. I could see that, but that would kind of be a bummer. Meg is Daphne. They could give Nia... You know what? Actually, Claudette would make a really good Velma because she's got the glasses. And she's kind of a nerd. So Claudette as Velma, I could see that. That would be fun. Fang would also make a really great Velma. Jake is Freddy. I mean, Jeff could possibly, but he's like kind of chubby. And Shaggy's more of a beanpole. They could give it to Ace. I don't see Felix as a Shaggy. There's Jonah, but again, I feel like he's kind of buff, you know? And I also feel like the farther down the list you go, the less likely they are to get, like, big skins like that. You think Ace could pull it off? I think Ace could pull it off. I would not be opposed to a Shaggy Ace. And then this is huge. Not for gameplay, but in general. Kate looks great. And then the big finale! Terrifier! Art the Clown! The animation when Kate got hooked was very cool. I don't know if it's in the list here. Okay, here it is. Yeah. So they're adding a 1v1 mode, which look really cool. Each person starts on the opposite side of Shaq and goes through. Personally, that sounds like competitive hell. But I know a lot of people have been asking for it and a lot of people are excited for it, so that's great for them. The dynamic weather did look really cool. I am very curious to how it's going to work, if it's going to be like an offering that you bring in, or if it's going to be something random. I feel like it looks really cool and it could be really fun, but I worry that if it's something random, and since it's like messes with your sound and like that and able to see, if it's random and has like a negative effect on gameplay, I'm worried that people are gonna be annoyed by it. But I think if it's an offering, I think that's cool. I just don't know how it's gonna work, right? Because it can't be based off of your location, because everybody sees the same weather, right? Down to like the same raindrops hitting your face. Oh, the voice lines? Voice lines for original characters? Hey, behavior. I would love to voice Kate. I could voice Kate if I have no experience as a voice actor, but I love the game and I love Kate. So if you're looking for someone to hire, I'm just saying, that'd be great. Oh fuck. I was not expecting that. How dare you? They should have, yeah, that has also been something that the community has been asking for a very long time. Alright. You gotta redeem the thing, I get some. Okay. Good girls die young, don't you know they got 'em all lined up with names on their coffins? Mary Beth died with stars in her eyes. I've been running from her ghost all my life. I hear them crying, crying. Good girls, good girls. Alright, that's all you get. I feel like my voice was all scratchy. Also, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. You were cutie. It was cute. I'm glad you liked it. The other thing I want to talk about. Oh yeah, so there was the zombie prototype mode. That looked really cool. I'm probably going to play that a lot. And then the other thing, is it listed here? Yeah, wait. No, that says modes. The other thing they talked about was adding sandbox modding, which sounds crazy, but also like so cool. I watched a video from Scott Jun talking about it, and he was like, "Oh, I can't wait for someone to make like a Billy Chainsaw racing mode or something." That sounds so fun. Oh, sorry, I'm back. I'm on the wrong page. Hang on. Sorry, still talking here. But yeah, so the modding seems so cool, so fun. I had such a great time. I got my Maurice. I'm gonna figure out a way to hang him off the microphone so that you guys can see him. And yeah, let me show off the shirt one more time. the bag. And then I will probably play a couple rounds of Dead by Daylight. Since we've been chatting for so long. Probably moving. And then I almost missed my chair. Okay. I need to take a quick bio break. But when I come back, we're gonna play a little bit more Dead by Daylight. Oh, I can show you really quick before I do my BRB. These are the exclusive charms that I got. So this one came with the comic book that came in my loot bag. The Billy comic. And then this one is the special one that I got for going to the event. I believe this is exclusive to the event. I could be wrong, but I believe this is exclusive to the event. And then this is the Dwight that they shared from one of the trailers. It was like Life of the Party or something is the code to get this Dwight. And then also, if you don't know, EBD 10 birthday, I believe, is the code to get 10 million blood points. Oh, yeah. So let me do my BRB thing. Boop. And when I come back, we're gonna play a couple rounds. BRB!
You see, it was all a clever ruse. I actually.
The door's not gonna open and he's not gonna. That's a really funny animation. What is that animation? That animation was not
Backing up the
Breath of the
horse
Wild.
animation.
That is not. That is not what the animation looked like in Breath of the Wild. That is hilarious.
Oh, I don't fucking like this. I don't like this one bit. Do I have to read the note again?
The Sega Genesis has blast processing. Super Nintendo doesn't. So what's blast processing do? And what if you don't have blast processing? Is this some kind of Canadian joke, sir? I mean, I know you're the instructor and everything, but we can't carry the ball. How can we get a decent shot at the beach basket?
All right. Maybe we can allow a carry of a couple of steps.
Mr. Naismith, sir. It sure slows things down having to climb up here every time.
Well, then let's cut the bottom of the basket.
I need these baskets back.
A 100 years after James Naismith from Almont, Ontario invented it, basketball was being played by hundreds of millions of people around the world.
returned! Roar! Did I scare you? I bet I did, because I'm spoopy. Heck yeah! I spooked you. Alright, let's get to gaming! So yeah, the event was so much fun. I'm so glad I went. Or that I even got to go, because usually events like these are like in the States. I love my little pass. You gotta get going? Okay. I mean, it's like midnight for you, isn't it? Something like that? 10, like 9, 10:30, something? 10 p.m. Yeah, that's too late. It's past your bedtime. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good night, Nala. And I promise I'm gonna organize some Star Trek watch parties soon, okay? I was just very tired yesterday, so I have not gotten around to figuring out a new schedule for that. But I will have news tomorrow. Night night. Oh no, it's Jason! I think it's fine. Aha! I was too elusive. Gotta double back. Check out my cool charms. No one else has charms like these. They're probably worried, where'd she get those charms? I don't have charms like that. I wonder if I should just give up on this generator and go for a different generator. Kind of thinking maybe I want to do that. I'm just gonna go work on a different generator. It's fine. I was TikTok and this girl was like, you're trying to do gens and then the other player starts playing you a concert for some reason. And then like all of the comments were like, because it makes you do gens faster. What? It's a gen progression perk. What are you talking about? And it kind of made me realize that I feel like people don't know what Bardic Inspiration does. But if you didn't know, it makes generators go faster. It's like a mini prove thyself, but it works on yourself. Fuck you! I disagree! I waited all that time to use my life, and then I fucked it up. Oh! Teammate W! Teammate W! I guess we're the counselors now, Jason. Because the camp counselors like bullied him or whatever, or ignored him. I don't fucking know. I saw the movie a long time ago, and it was the one where he wasn't even the killer. Poor Michael. They're just bullying him. Okay, at least he got one of them. They ignored him and then he drowned. Yes. But did they bully him beforehand? Because he was like disabled? And it was like cool to bully disabled kids in the 80s or whatever. That's a weird thing to say, I'm sorry. No, they were just busy having teen sex? Oh, okay. Maybe I was thinking of Carrie. Carrie gets bullied, right? Yes. I remember watching the first one, and I was like, why don't the police think it's the girl in the canoe? She's the only survivor, she's covered in blood, and she did, like, one-handed with a machete decapitate somebody. I'm just saying. I kind of feel like the police would just blame her. She was the only one there, the only survivor, and she decapitated Jason's mom, which means Jason's mom just looks like one of the victims. Am I crazy, or is that like a weird take for the movie? Yeah, it was the 70s. I mean, they were all on cocaine, right? So. That's what I'm saying. Believing a woman in the 70s? I don't know. That seems far-fetched to me. I mean, I guess she was blaming it on another woman, so that probably helped. I'm so stupid. Ignore me. Yay, pigeon party! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Comrade, welcome on in. What were you up to? No, maybe. You were playing GTA? Ooh. GTA 4? Nice. That's the one in Liberty City, right? With my boy Nico. Hell yeah. Favorite hottie, Nico Bellic. Yo, give him some glasses and one of those little dad sweaters. I could eat him up. Alright, I'll give you a shout out in a second. But yeah, Nom, you missed me going through all of my swag from the event. I'm wearing the shirt. Ah! Wearing the shirt. Oh. And you can see behind me is the swag bag. Sure. I'll get out of the way eventually. And I got a little Maurice! Yeah, Miles is afraid of him. Because Miles is afraid of everything. I think he's next to me. Oh. I'll go. Hello! Launchpad. Welcome in. You will protect? Yes, I must protect the little baby as well. He is my baby. Ten months. Well, 10.5 months. His birthday is on the 1st of August. He was 10 months for the 10th anniversary. Yeah, I'm wearing my contacts. Oh god, I made Jason mad. I did your generator. I didn't mean to. Why is there no window here? Ah! God, I get spun, nerd! There's no You had a friend try to tell you sprint burst is better than life? Well, I think, like, competitive builds do actually prefer sprint bursts. Because you can, like, 99 it and stuff like that, so, like, I think, like, more, like, competitive builds would actually use sprint burst. I know, right? I'm literally, like, running all over the place all the time. I'm the worst sprint burst user. I heard her working on this and then she disappeared. Again, I feel like a lot of, like, more competitive players don't like inner strength because of the time sink it takes for the game. Because you have to spend the time cleansing the totem, and then you need to spend the time going into a locker and whatnot. So I feel like actually more people, the more competitive version of that is the perk I'm currently using, which is Resurgence, which is when you get pulled off of a hook, you are more easily healed. Hey, Nami. Beautiful reset. Yeah, I feel like it's just like a balance thing for the killer. The more time survivors take doing things that aren't generators, the better it is for killers. Both doors are 99. Because, like, you can have certain totems that, like, don't light up till the end of the game, right? Hokey pokey macaroni. Okay. Oh! I don't make it. Only if one of those jungle gyms had a window. I'm supposed to be on game display, not play catcher. Okay, I can finally give you your shout out properly. Yay! Took you long enough? I was busy.
Ugh, I thought I saw two. It was just a dream, Bender. There's no such thing as two. 1, 2, 3.
There's no such thing as two. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink really quick. I'm gonna be so fast, I'm not even gonna put BRB on. But BRB. Have a beverage. My skull mug, my skull glass. I got from the dollar store. It's pink juice. Say hello, Buggy. How handsome he is. Isn't he the most handsomest young man that ever was? Yeah, you're so handsome. Mwah. I love you. Yeah, I love you. Okay. Good boy. That's Miles. He's my good boy. He is my son. And I love him. But yeah, while we're waiting for the match to start, I guess I could keep showing you guys all the stuff I got. My pass. I've shown it a couple times. I got the one with the clown on it, but there was a couple different killers that I saw. On the yellow pass, I saw Clown, I saw Trickster, and I think I saw one other person. On the purple ones, I saw Maurice. Super jealous of that. The white ones had the nurse on them. I believe those were for photographers. And I don't think I saw what the red ones had. I played with polyester. That was super fun. Oh. Dropped the pin. literally fell into the void before my very eyes. Oh, there it is. Okay, it fell far. Ah, got this Fog Whisperer pin from Polyester from what I played with him. He gave me some stickers with his face on it. Little like card, some art from his channel. I also got a magnet, a little keychain. So that was cool. Alright. Maybe I'll show you more after this game. Let's go find Maurice. Wow. Dang it. He's fast. Someone's been playing Jason all day. Sweet. I got this cool sticker sheet from the God Mode collab, which is like makeup or something for some reason. I think that's happening on like the 25th or 26th or something. If that got me, I was gonna be so mad. I tried to dodge out of the way, but it didn't let me. Bot, get the fuck back here! Hang out with we're not doing great this match. We do, yeah, we do. We do the do. Is he gonna pop out right there? Can he pop out if there's no pallet? Oh, is that a me? No, I don't have. Remember when I lost one of my hard drives? Yeah, that never got set back up. Is that supposed to? Is that one of the? Is that one of the Pepes like smoking weed or something? Okay. Yes, I can see it on my Mac. Sorry, I don't know all of them by heart. Some of them I know. Some of them I know, so I don't like say it out loud. I thought that was a weird thing for you to say. Oh no! He found me! Oh! The first Jason Mori of the day. Yay! Oh, I forgot I was gonna show the Jane outfit. Or Hex. Hang on. Where is she? It's up here somewhere. There she is. Yeah. I don't know if Hex is still here, but if you are... check that bitch out. To do this cosplay. Like, that's the best... in my opinion, that's the best Jane outfit. But I might have a new Rift outfit to wear, actually. Did I play with this one? No, I still need the pants unlocked. Well, not yet. I totally understand. Hey, maybe you'll get lucky and they'll give Jane Daphne. Here, I'll play around as Jane just for you. Comic. Like I mentioned, these are the exclusive charms that you get for going to the event. I don't know if they're going to be giving this away during the, like, in-game event, or if it's going to be a different charm, but I think this is exclusive to going to the 10th anniversary. I could be wrong though. What else can I show you guys again while we're waiting? Feel like I haven't shown the patches in a little bit. So cool. So exclusive. So limited. One of the cosplayers, she was dressed as Michaela, gave me this. The little blood point. How cute is that? My photo that I got at the Entity Claus. And my cosplay, looking so cool. Oh yeah, I had a great time. The event was awesome. All of the reveals were great. Wish they had been like just a tiny bit more organized with the rain and all. For like the outdoor areas. But other than that, I had a great time. Everyone was so nice. Everyone wanted to talk about Dead by Daylight. You know, like if you walked up to somebody in cosplay, they were always so excited and super nice. Like, it was great. All the cosplayers looked amazing. And there was like a lot of people who were like in cosplay but didn't do the cosplay walk, which I was very surprised about. Like I said, I saw multiple Kates walking around. Like, I think I saw 2 Kates in her, like, default outfit. With the, like, bandana top. And neither of them did the cosplay walk. And then when I got out of the cosplay walk and when I sat down with my partner, there was actually a Kate sitting right next to him, and she was wearing the she had made the top from the Scarecrow outfit. It looked so cute. There were so many huntresses. They all looked so great. When I was backstage for the cosplay thing, there was a huntress there. She was dressed in the beach outfit for the huntress, and it looked really good. Like I showed, you can see it on the blog post, the Minotaur skin. You can actually see me in the blog post, like standing next to him. Like, not next to him, but like behind him, like next to where he was taking the picture. I thought that was a window! I love my little Maurice. I know I've shown him a lot, but he's so great. I love him, he's so cute. Terrible idea. Never mind. That was an even worse idea. I think I'm getting a little tired. Probably best that this is my last match. Guess we did all. I guess we did all the generators on that side of the map. Red.